All right, lights, camera, action. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another little stream. As always, I skipped out on the morning a little bit because I was trading. But if you tuned into last night's stream, we covered this exact move. We said, all right, well, we have a little gap. We see a little bit of a downside going through. I'll post a little thing later showing what we did. So we outlined our little fib, right? We had our thing outlined. So what is this fib? Not sure what that fib is or where it is. But anyway, we said, okay, well, we can come up. Possibly if we can get below that previous weekly high, then it's likely going to sell. So you can see how previous weekly high held. We filled this gap right here, all right? And then we kept on just selling, right? A little something during the news. This was the move that we had, all right? Price broke out. Over here, we had a little bit of a move right there. So we had this outlined, right? Price came in kind of into this OTE right there, rejecting this OTE. Continue down, all right? Let's do a little outline right here. Price comes into the OTE of the range created. And it's rejecting to the downside, right? That's what it's doing. That's what price is doing right there. So let's do a little Wednesday. So we did that. Then the next candle, right? This was, what are these? These are 15 minutes. Yeah. We still had something to the downside. We took all of these liquidities, and then we had this news candle right there. Honestly, I can see this one going down to right here. Should go. This new hourly just opened up. Could go even lower. Oh, that was just one. Let me buy one there. One more over here. But, right, what do we have over here? Price retraced on the news. Price retraces into this fair value gap right there on the 15-minute and just rejects down. And then we continue going down to this previous day low. Look how nicely this played out. Honestly, like on that hourly, the way it was looking, this little outline on our 4-hour even too was looking phenomenal. I didn't outline the range, but it looks like it rejected like around 786 or so on it. If you guys remember that. What just happened? There we go. If you guys remember our outline, yeah, 705, 786. You can see on the hourly, kept on rejecting down below it. Could not hold this OTE right there of the 4-hour range. So 705 is perfect. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now you can kind of maybe gauge a little bit of a reversal coming from here. All right, we could see if maybe, hey, if price gets above this right here, then we can possibly see a little reversal, right? This is on the 1-minute time frame. If we get a little inverse fair value gap right there, just for the sake of a pullback. But other than that, this is that's what we had this morning. That's what we had outlined from last night. This is kind of what we have going into today. All right. Let's see what we got. That's what we have going into today. So if we flip this 19 to 216.75 is still a good liquidity to the downside for us. It'll be right there. I'm still liking that for downside. Possibly take that and then continue or like do a little bit of a reversal to the upside. But other than that, honestly, we could just chop around or sell off completely. We got a gap to the downside. So, and this is the last day of April's monthly candle. So they can really do whatever the fuck they want to do with it, to be quite honest with y'all. But with this, like, right, we can try taking some longs right there. We can try taking a long right here and then like putting our stop right there. That's like a premature one. Right. Just for like a for reversal's sake. There you go. You put your OTE actually. Standard deviation. Not that. Standard deviation. Oh, what happened to my regulars? There you go. Deviation. Negative 2.125 lines up pretty well with that. So if they reverse it from here, wouldn't be upset up to at least 2.125 right there. Maybe this liquidity 1618 with this volume imbalance. But other than that, I think that will do for today. I mean, honestly, the outline was there pretty much from last night. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are new here, you should check out www.papertraders.io. It's going to be your go-to website for everything that we have on here and everything that we offer. If you want to see our outlines before they happen, check out the description. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. Love you. Appreciate you.